Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to stream, everybody. Hope you're having a nice day. And today we're going to be doing the second intervalo in, I guess, towards Canto 6. We did the Christmas one last time. Alright, well, nothing to it but to do it, I guess. District 20 Backstreets. Just a story one, so reading. Heathcliff looked out of the rattling bus window with a dour expression. Though it wasn't raining, the world outside was gray and opaque like an overcast sky. Black, pungent clouds of smoke had long devoured the atmosphere. Hi, Vector. So this is the kind of place Heathcliff used to roam.
T사의 색을 수거하는 장치가 중심에 위치해 있으니까요. 영향권에서 멀면
They got the Xbox 360 game Inator, where it makes everything gray.
그런 것이었는가 하면
Two other sinners immediately jumped in on the conversation to direct it away from whichever obscure subject Yisong and Faust were about to steer it into. I mean, it makes sense. They're probably inspired by it.
그거
그 이상 씨가 살았던 곳 거기랑 여기가 좀 건물들이 달라 보인다 싶어.
그래 그 이야기 하고 있지.
They get the voice actor tweaking in this one. It's been a while since we started on this journey together. We're starting to grow more comfortable with the sinners. Maybe that's why I found Gregor and Raja's valiant effort to keep this conversation remotely comprehensible to most occupants of the bus pretty amusing.
그건 말이야.
Hopefully the story doesn't make us throw the table. Yeah. Yisong, unknowingly shooting down their effort by jumping into another complicated discussion was another sight I'd become familiar with. I was curious about the technology T-Corp uses to drain our color, and about the behind-the-scenes of T-Corp's operations. It wasn't something that could be answered now. I decided to table that discussion for later. Instead, I approached Heathcliff. He was sitting all by his lonesome, clearly in deep thought. Still racking your head about what to wear to Wuthering Heights?
그런 거 아니야.
Heathcliff protested, jumping up from his seat. Looks like it hit the nail right on the head.
아니, 생각을 안 한 건 아니긴 한데.
I do remember hearing that Heathcliff used to live in the backstreets. Part of some syndicate, if I recall correctly. Virgilius did say that we were going through the backstreets instead of going straight to T. Oh, I can't fucking read. Instead of going straight to T-Corp Nest for a reason. And that it was because of the company's orders. Maybe there's something for us to do here. Heathcliff did spend time in the T-Corp backstreets after all. Maybe we'll run into a golden bow here. For literally perfect timing, right when you pop up on the stream. True, I guess. Yeah, I think so. I'm on the one right after the Christmas one. I don't keep track of the names.
맞습니다. 저희는 최종적으로 T사 둥지로 향할 것입니다.
Heathcliff continued to speak in a low voice. The hubbub from outside the bus seemed to blend with his words, turning into a mass of murmurs. There was sort of a commotion outside. Well, let's hope I'm prepared. Heathcliff, who was muttering to himself in an uncharacteristic daze, jolted awake. We are in this game. We are I don't know. We're going around collecting shit, and we tend to beat up bad guys.
바깥에 보이는 놈들은 다 계시다.
We're kind of like outsiders from everything. Targets?
제거 대상이라는 뜻인가? 그런 의미만 있지는 않지. 정확한 정보는 없었지만 아무튼 저 무리 속에서 그 녀석을 찾아서
How are we supposed to find this target if you're not even going to tell us who it is?
타겟을 특정할 방법이 없는지 묻는군요.
가면 알게 되겠지. 제게도 없는 정보를 물어봐야.
This is a gacha game.
없습니다. 그럼 전원
It's just a lot more generous than Arknights. I was somewhat wary of the way Virgilius answered me, but even in murky situations like these, we've always managed to pull through anyway. Hi, Don Quixote. I'm sure things will get a little clearer once we get there. Slowly disembark the bus with the rest of the sinners. And that's 40 things. Now, I don't know if I should do gambling or not today, because I have a shit ton of stuff, but I don't have a Faust. And there is a Faust extraction thing right now, so I don't know if I should do one or just wait or save it for another time. I don't know. Better save. Probably. Alright, we got everybody we need.
좀 채울까? 형님, 그쪽으로 튑니다. 내가 알아서 잡는다. 너는 네
What a mess. Okay, we're just getting involved in a gang war this one.
저건 흑운 회인가요?
Kurokumo clan. I've heard of them before. I'm sure we had some identities from that syndicate. Some identity cards said Wakashu, Wakashu 2. They're a pretty large subsidiary of an even larger syndicate called the Thumb. I think the identities wore outfits similar to the ones they're wearing here. I think you're right, but who are they fighting?
뭐 항쟁
Heathcliff replied in a monotone voice like he was reading from an encyclopedia.
조직끼리 치고받고 싸우는 건 뒷골목에서 흔한 일이잖아. 또 자리 세니 자기들 영역이니.
어느 곳에나 있는 것이로군. 힘으로 위세를 높이며 약한 자들의 고열을 빠는 자들이.
새삼스러운 것도 없지. 정도의 차이지. 조디를 태면 그래. 저런
Heathcliff raised his bat and pointed it at the approaching man. He wore the same outfit as the other Kurokumo clan members.
뭐야 당신들? 10명도 넘는 것들이
Nah, it's fine. Feel free to chat as much as you want. Or just lurk, it's fine.
봤다 안 내려? 한판
I'm
벌여보자는
just
거냐?
chilling.
어이, 일단 과격한 행동은 피하지.
Let's not be rash.
자극해봐야 좋을 게 없지 않나.
Otis stepped in to warn Heathcliff, but he did not budge. He remained motionless, the bat still raised and pointing threateningly at the approaching man.
결말이 뻔히 나 있는데 그럴 필요가 있겠냐?
저자와 결국 싸워야만 하는 거.
뻔하지 뭐. 항쟁을 하고 있었던 놈들이니 그러는 와중에 제3자들이 지나갈 모양새니 통.
잘 알고 있네.
I don't think I'm gonna get the Canto 9 by the end of the year. I'm slow as hell. The Kurokumo clan henchman strutted before us like he owned the place.
멍청한가 싶다가도 이런 일만 되면 꼭 탐정같이 청산 유수.
Ishmael muttered at Heathcliff, who was staring at us with an expression that clearly read, I told you so.
잘 알고 있는 것 같으니까 용건만 간단히 해주지. 동행세 1인당 50만 원.
50만 원!
어디?
Well, only play.
하나,
I don't know. Like I'm not gonna play Limbus all the time.
셋. 저 뒤에 버스도 너희들이 타고 온 거겠지?
I'm used to it. I just don't even like process the information. I'm good at like being stupid on purpose.
포함해서 내놔라. 괜히 안쪽까지 뒤지다가 일.
단테 들었어? 완전 터무니없는 애.
Kind of is, isn't it? Well, it didn't really matter how much they were asking for. I wasn't going to negotiate with them anyway. Ishmael turned and looked quietly in my direction. I nodded back.
잠깐! 저 뒤에
Don Quixote pointed at something.
쓰러진 자가 있어.
Yeah, fair.
저자를 도와야 하지 않겠는가?
Just as Don Quixote said, I could catch a glimpse of someone bleeding out on the ground through the chaos of clashing blades and black cloaks.
야, 정의놀이 적당히 하랬지. 조직하고 조직끼리 싸웠는데 누구 편을
동의한다. 또한 난전 속에서 피해를 감수하며
하지만 저리 무력하게.
I guess it's an improvement. In the early days of our adventures, we would have been dragged into this conflict 5 minutes ago thanks to Don Quixote's recklessly valiant rescue attempt. I suppose she's learned her lessons by trials of fire. She was starting to show restraint for once. But it's a bit different this time. Okay, so I do think we have to help that woman, but...
뭐?
관리자님? 이해한 것처럼 끄덕여놓고서
No, I'm not saying that we should get involved because it's the right thing to do or anything like that. If Virgilius was telling us the truth earlier, there's a chance that we were purposely made to drive right through this strife, which means that there must have been something here that they're expecting us to find. Yeah, but like I had no idea what the fuck they were talking about, so... They always put us in harm's way for a reason after all. Hello. I just have a feeling that the wounded woman might have something to tell us, maybe an intel of some kind. And if it turns out that we were supposed to get that intel from the Korokomo clan and not that woman, then I suppose we'll have to beat it out of them.
훌륭하십니다, 관리자님.
Actually, what? Is she implying that her usual flattery is phony?
듣고 있자 하니 흑운의 적을 구하니 많이 하는 건 검계와 관련이 있군.
I could practically hear her negotiations. Not that I was going to negotiate, falling apart as the man drew his blade.
합리적인 숙고와 선택. 반드시 승리로 갚아드리겠습니다. 총원, 전투 준비.
Alright. Yep. Oh, this is the #1 dick rider. Up and did, up and did. Blue, and then... yeah. Just go whatever looks better, I guess. Doesn't matter here. At least I don't think we're gonna have to spend money on a refill. Because, what you call it? I'm about to level up.
틈이 벌어졌네.
And we did like nothing.
지금 쏘면
한 발이면 충분해.
우리 의뢰가 아니잖아.
Yeah, it rocks. Doesn't matter. And then this one.
완벽한 저런 사람을 영입해야 하는 건데.
사무실 직원을 더 늘린 제
당신이다. 고통은 없어.
Okay, she's red. I gotta get a shower, I'll be back soon. Enjoy your shower. Bye bye.
언제까지
이 결투!
Collateral.
효력사.
Hello.
하면 되겠네. 좋아. 코이코이.
Okay, they're like all staggered.
조여먹구를 달궈볼까?
All that just for him not to die. Unless I check that Ish is not a burn unit. Yeah, it's not, but I mean, it's the best one I have. I think she's probably the best character I have. I haven't really like built for anything specific. I've just kind of like ran the best characters I've gotten from the gacha, and I literally like it just kind of worked out into being a burn team. I think I'll just do win rate here, so that's easier, and then we'll just work this out from there. Hello, nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I like to play it normally, but when it gets to like 50 of them like that, I think I'll just leave it to I'll leave it to mostly win rate outside of choosing the Ishmael stuff. Because I do want to finish this today if I can. While the rest of the sinners were slowly recovering from the excitement of battle, Don Quixote did not waste a second before bolting forth to the woman's side. She hit in the Amsha, bro.
맥을 이마에 대고 재다니 그럴 수도 있군요.
살아있네.
그러니까
The sinners one by one began to gather around the woman. She was dressed in an all-black garb like the Kurokoma clan members, but her weapon and her outfit were unmistakably distinct. Blade lineage, huh? I looked around at the defeated Kurokoma clan members and then back at her. The difference became even more apparent. Read the log for Don? What do you mean? Don Quixote slowly and tragically shook her head after checking the pulse on others.
관리자님, 전투 중 몇몇 흑운의 조직원을 신문했으나
So it's just her then. I hope my gut feelings prove me right.
산자는 이자밖에 없는 것 같네. 우선 버스에 옮겨 응급 조치를 취하는 게 어떻겠는가?
I don't know. Yeah, don't see any other way. We don't carry a first aid kit with us and can't turn back the clock to heal her, so... Mersault, do you mind carrying her back to the bus?
알겠습니다.
Thus, we made our way back to the bus. Mersault carrying the dying blade lineage member. Like, I scrolled up in the chat and I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you can do that. Okay. Well, whatever. Julius didn't seem very happy about this. We had no choice. We have to save her first if we're going to get any answers out of her.
정보가 있을 것이라고 판단되는 인물을 우선 구명해야 한다고 판단했다. 파우스트도 이 부분은 동의합니다.
이미 벌어진 일은 어쩔 수 없지.
I had a feeling that Virgilius had much more say than that, but he simply sighed and dropped the subject. Welp.
본인은 관리자 나리가 옳은 처사를 했다고
Thanks, Don.
생각.
Yeah? Thanks. Just as I was starting to dread that this bus was doomed to be eternally uncomfortable, Yisong emerged from the back door with good news.
조치는 전부 끝내었어.
Before he even finished the sentence, the woman was awake. She's alive.
당연한 결과죠. 저는 선택받았으니까. 그렇겠죠? 입증을 알리는 음악.
여긴 보안.
Tom Brady.
아, 여기는 버스 아니에요? 아, 저희는
대도
Blade lineage woman sprang from her prone position, grabbing the sword next to her. She held the grip of her blade, ready to draw it at any moment.
니놈들은 누구냐? 흑운에?
아니라고.
그러니까 저희는
그런데 왜 그들이 쓰는 무기와 흡사한 것을?
말이 안 통하네.
Okay.
그냥 죽일까?
Ryoshu. Exclamation point.
두 가지 이유로 화가 난다. 하나는 대화를 주고받지 않아 쓸데없이 이야기를 길게 또 하나는 그 밥버러지들의 쓰레기 같은 분을 참을 필요가 있나 시게.
Yeah, there is. She can't tell us anything if she's dead. Ryoshu often shows bursts of emotion in the most unexpected times, but at least she listens when I ask her to, which is a relief.
자세히 보니 다르군. 복장도 전혀 다른 식으로 통일되어 있고, 특히 자네는 누구지?
그는 우리의 관리자요. 그대에게는 그의
익숙한 내음이 묻어있는 말투로군.
내가 전전에 오던 구역에서도 나의 말투와 흡사한 친구를
말투는 그렇지. 하지만 선택하는 단어의 면면에 19구.
도망했으나 출신은 그러하오.
그런가. 도망이라. 고향 사람들은 늘 처지가 같군.
Why is she dark now? Shadowy and evil. Perhaps meeting someone from the same home district helped. The woman visibly relaxed before slumping down on a nearby chair. Her breathing was labored.
나의 이름은 이상이라 하오.
귀하에게 은혜를 입었는데 앵두라고 불러주시게. 검을 다루는 게 살수록. 단테, 이번엔 이상 씨가 이야기를.
Looks like we can sit back and let him handle this. I nodded, replying quickly to Raja's whispers.
19구. S사에서 도망한 자라면
저작거리의 소문에 박진 않으나 대강은 그대들은 어딘가에 매이지 않고
사정은 말하자면 길 것이고 그저
소상한 사정을 읊는다면 우리가 도울 수 있는.
Engdu shot out a sweeping glance at all of us. Her eyes appeared heavy with crushing exhaustion.
하긴 그들을 전부 해치운 자들이라면 어느 정도의 실력자일 테지. 우리 우두머리와 친구들의 수급은
탐쟁 수준이 아닌데? 단순히 땅 따먹기가 아니라
탐관오리가 넘쳐나고. 그러나 S사 이제는 살피뼈 농축산이 되어라니. 저를 미워하는 우리 같은 중은
S사 민초들의 고충은 여전한.
새로운 터전을 찾으러 떠난 길이었으나 이미 남의 영역이 된 곳에 발을 디디려 하니 그러던 중 우두머리가 가져온
Hey, it's a library of Runa.
도서.
Virgilius, who had been sitting quietly with one leg over the other on a chair far from the rest of us, visibly reacted. I think I remember that the word library always got a genuine reaction out of Virgilius.
기억이 있다라는 말은 다소
분명 그곳은 흑운의 손이 닿지 못한 실상. 그곳도 싸움터였다는 이야기. 그리고 어느 순간 이곳 T사의 골목에
Hello.
되었다는 이야기요. 그 방식이 워낙 기묘하니 기억이 있다 정도. 김사카도도.
Her eyes suddenly widened mid-sentence. Engdu leaped from her seat.
우두가 아직 빌딩에.
To find this, send out your if you need any support. That's alright. Well, I'm like the second intervalo between 5 and 6. Fair. I mean, I don't know. I just like read it and then like when I'm done reading, I click it. Sorry. Yeah. I mean, you can send me a friend request. I just try not to use supports because I find it kind of trivializes the game. But
조심하시게. 그렇게 격정적으로 움직이면
뭐야? 죽었어?
I will show it next time I can.
압력은 높아졌으니 쇼크가 오는 것도 무리는 아니죠.
그래도 관리자님이 예상하신 대로 무언가 정보를 가지고 있긴 하군요.
용진 빌딩. 이곳에 향해야 하는 이유가 있다는 건가?
Maybe, but I'm not sure. I don't know what this has to do with our mission, if any. Maybe it's that library we should.
비상, 비상. 앞에 칼 들고 설치는 검은 사람들 엄청 많아. 랩이 다치겠다. 승객들 출동.
흑운의 후속 인력들인 것 같습니다, 관리자님.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, what can we do? I'll have to think about this later. For now, let's take care of the reinforcements. Oh. If you have this guy, he's very useful. And if you have a good Ishmael, yeah, a good Ishmael is like a good thing because she can't die unless everybody else does. So if you can like just cheese with Ishmael, then that's like what you should do. This is coming from someone who beat. I mean, I don't know. I still struggled with it, but I didn't struggle with it that much. It took me like 4 or 5 times to beat it. That's definitely like the first like really tough one though. I understand that. There's no shame at being like there's no shame at being kind of stuck on that one. I'm gonna win right here because there's no Ishmael for me to do. And Corner's great. Is his blunt in the 530 guy is actually pretty weak for it. I just use it. That's fair. Yeah, I don't remember how I did it. I beat it just with my regular team. And of course, she switches to blue when I don't need... Okay, whatever. We'll go blue. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I didn't really struggle with that many, like, that much. Like, I think I struggled with the Canto 3 end boss for like, 1 or 2, like, matches. But, like, even then, that wasn't too bad. It was just, more with the last fight because my phone was dying. Yeah, that's fair. Dude, oh my god, what the fuck? Why is... Can I go blue here? Yeah, I can. Why is it so many? Is Sinclair gonna die? He's not gonna die, we're good.
내가 찾은 나만의 항해 방식.
Nice, good nuke.
계속 하면 되겠네. 이런 건 구경하기도 어려운데 대단한 걸. 나중에 분석해볼 만한
Dang,
가치가
right here, and then what do we need for Ishmael? We need blue. Unfortunately, we don't have blue. Yeah, whatever, we'll be okay. Yeah, I know you can speed up. Everyone tells me that, but I always forget. I don't know, sometimes it's nice to see shapes and colors. That's what I like to call my Ishmael. I like to call my Ishmael shapes and colors Ishmael, because that's what it is. You just have to really like, she's on red, so I need to choose red. She's on blue, so I need to choose blue, and then I get flashing shapes and colors.
당연한 결과죠. 저는 선택받았으니까. 그렇겠죠?
Yeah, she is. Here's the code. I'll leave that up there for like 15 seconds. Why stretch? She's pretty fun. I like her. Yup. That's for I assume sugar, right? Actually, let me accept these real quick before I go back to this. Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Yeah, you can what you call it? Yeah, I don't know. You guys can like just watch the VOD or whatever. If you don't get it.
정화하고 깨끗한 세계를 세우라.
Oh shit, we just get to play. Where's our Ishmael? And then what's her color? Yellow. Yeah.
조여목구를 달고 볼까?
그 오물을 떼어내주지. 다 죽어라. 저런 사람을 영웅해야 하는 건데. 사무실 직원의 재정 외에는 없다.
결정 염화.
효력사. 좋아.
계속하면 되겠네.
Okay, we got 2 yellows. That's good. Okay, yellow. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get 3 though.
당신 짝패군요.
Hello, capybara. Oh, I can. You're in the car. You're driving. Don't text and drive. That's not good.
아까는 대단했어.
한 사람이 낼 수 있는 일격으로서는 감탄할 수준이었지.
Buzzkill. I'm just trying to look out for you. Good luck here. Yeah, I assume Canto 6 is gonna be hard. Well, to be fair, at least I'll get a little bit of a break before it. We're gonna do Battle Cats before that. I just wanted to finish the intervals before we tried another gacha. Of course, there's no fucking blue. Alright, see you, Cam. There, and then now skip it, or I'll hold it so it goes faster.
나만의 항해 방식.
No, I meant for Ishmael. So she does this.
아메스코.
일발장전. 일발장전.
Dude, 17 billion ones here. I'm just gonna do that.
거러지 같은 놈들.
올인이었나요?
Hooray. No casualties yet. Nah, that's fine. We returned to the bus after dispatching the Kurokuro. I'm just gonna call it the... No, I'm not gonna call it that. Kurokuro clan members that attacked the bus. Who the fuck is this guy? Always be greeted by an unfamiliar face. There was a woman sitting on the frontmost seat of our bus.
이상하군 길. 분명 논의되지 않은 손님은 들이지 말아야 한다는 말을 들은 지 1시간이 지나지 않았는데.
외부인에 한해서라고 눈앞에 신분이 버젓이.
Noticed that she was wearing a familiar uniform with the logo clear emblazoned on her chest. Are you from the LCCB?
LCCA다. 시계 관리자.
Right, I could see that she was wearing a red emblem on her shoulder.
이 사람 관리자님 말이 들리나요?
안 들려. 태엽 소리를 번역하는 재능도 없다. 그렇게 멍청한 느낌으로 고개를 까딱이고 있는데 모르는 게 더 힘들겠군.
무슨
I'll keep it in mind.
말을...
Ishmael scowled, about to tell the woman off, until she coughed and collected herself. Maybe she suddenly recalled her old attitude.
나는 클리어 부서 애프터팀 소속. 일반 작전 2과 알파 팀.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone from the after team in person.
그야 우리가 개고생했던 걸 꿀떡하는 놈들이니 눈에 띌 리가.
말은 바로 하지. 길바닥 출신.
You're not nice.
뭐?
애프터팀은 너희 같은 목숨 버리개들이 깽판 쳐놓은 현장을 정상화시키고 없던 일이 될 수 있도록 수습하는 매우 수고스러운 일을 하는 팀이지.
저희가 목숨 버리게라고 불리나 보죠?
그뿐일까? 목숨 버리게 범퍼카, 돈 먹는 버스, 고기방패, 얻어걸린 또라이. 뭐 더 있기는 한데.
Dude, we should like slime
그게
this
지금
person
당장
out, man.
필요한
They're
이야기 같진
annoying.
않군.
이 새끼가 말하는 꼬라지는 계속 그따위일 거냐?
특별히 고칠 이유가 없다면 고치지 않는다. 내 지론이다. 앞뒤 가리지 않고 황금가지를 회수하는
아니네.
게 일이라곤 하지만 그 뒤에서 개가 치고르는
Yeah.
사람을 생각하지 못하는 반푼이에겐 더욱.
그쯤하지. 가이만 팀.
뭐 육지거리를 하러 온 거. 상부의 작전 명령을 하달합니다.
Kramer produced an envelope, opened it, and pulled out a paper from within. She began to read it out loud.
LCB의 T4 황금가지 탈환 작전 이전에 추가 하나, 해당 구역 근처에 둘, 해당 위치에 있는 검은 비석 모노리스를 확보할 것.
Monolith? What's this now?
뒤틀림? 이미 뒤틀려?
모른다. 이 추가 작전은 LCC가 관여되어 있지 않지. 나는 그저 T사에서의 업무를 처리하다가 전달이. 우리의 임무는 황금가지의 탈환뿐일 텐데. 지금 주문받았군. 그리고 황금가지를 배달해오는 너희가 특별히 심부름꾼과.
확실히 알겠네. 애프터 팀이라는 곳은
Runyon grumbled like she was imagining a department full of Kaimans. Kaiman quietly took a sweeping look at the complaining sinners, then approached me.
시계 관리자.
Yes?
뭐라고 말하는지는 어차피 안 들리고. 당신이나 당신 졸개들이나 아직도 뭘 모르는 것 같아. 친절.
Kaiman crossed her arms and leaned against the bus seat as though she was about to start a lecture.
LCB는 분명 황금가지를 가져오는 게 임무다.
I
그건
think I have a
맞아.
decent Heathcliff.
부정할 수 없지. 하지만 림버스 컴퍼니라는 회사의 목적이 황금가지 탈환이요라고 말하고 다니는 건 그게 당장의 벌이 수단이 되지도 않고.
그건 맞는 말이네요.
I have the chicken one.
사실 궁금했거든요.
뭐 돈은 걱정할 필요 없다. 오히려 차고 넘치지. 지금 이 회사에 부족한 건 대외적인 입지와 명.
A cause?
림버스 컴퍼니는 그 명분을 뒤틀림에서 찾기로 정했었다. 뒤틀림 현상.
Faust told me some time ago that it hasn't been long since distortions began appearing in the city.
림버스 컴퍼니는 대외적으로 뒤틀림 현상 전문 처리 및 방역 또한 현상의 연구를
No,
하는
I don't really want to know the Canto 6 battle mechanics because I'm not even on
그런
Canto 6
다방면으로
yet.
관련 활동이 필요한 상태지.
뒤틀림 현상이라는 게 꽤나 골치 아픈 상황이라고 들었던 것 같긴 하네요.
아직도 이 현상을 누가 명확하게 정의한 적이 없다.
I mean, if you asked about my Heathcliff being good, I assume it's something to do with Heathcliff having to be alive, so I'm just gonna... I'm not surprised with that.
있다고 들었지만 그건 어디까지나 협회. 림버스 컴퍼니는 기업.
그래서 그게 우리가 뒤틀림을 조져야 하는 이유가 되나?
되지. 회사
Probably
가장
like the
높은
Ishmael
곳에서
thing
내린
from earlier,
명령이니까.
from 4.
길바닥엔 그런 게 없었나 보지?
안 되겠다.
관리자,
Cameron ignored Heathcliff, who was visibly fuming, and turned to face me.
지금 이들에게 내가 대하고 있는 태도, 그건 결국 관리자의 선택과
With that, she produced an envelope from under her arm and handed it over.
하지만 뭐 선택은 자유. 저들 말대로 원래 LCB의 임무인 황금가지만 고집해도 상관은 없다. 물론 그 선택이 수감자들의 처우를 결정하겠지.
Virgilius listens quietly, his eyes shut.
그럼 가보겠습니다. 붉은 시선. 다음에 또 보죠.
그러시지. 하지만 그때 또 본다면 이렇게 보여도 내가 당신이 말한 이 고기 방패들
뭐 그건 관리자에게 달려 있겠죠. 그럼 실례하죠.
She left, leaving nothing but the awkward silence behind. Man, what a bitch.
갔냐? 그 재수 없는 새끼?
After that brief moment of quiet, everyone began sighing and complaining as though they'd just been ungagged.
듣고만 있는 것도 꽤 힘든 일이네.
Well, I just gotta lock in.
나이 먹고 성질은 다 죽였다고.
Freaky Cam in the chat. Still, good work keeping things non-violent, guys.
하지만 틀린 말을 하지는 않으시던걸요?
숨은 의도를 간파해야 할 필요는 없으니 생각 정리가 편리했던 것 또한
뭐 그렇게 생각할 수도 있는 거고. 아무튼 그 인간 말 맞다나 회사가 시키는 일은 또 할 수밖에 없는 거고요.
명령을
Yeah,
수행하는데 특별히 첨언할 말도 없군.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. Tried to make my best. I tried my best to cheer up the sinners as I opened the envelope she left behind. Not much of note was in there. One old-fashioned walkie-talkie, a bunch of signed and stamped paperwork, and mission location, Yongjin Building.
용진 마치 베르 좋아 감이 온다 삐릭삐릭 출발 부릉부릉.
Judging by their lack of surprise, both Sharon and Virgilius already knew where to go. In the busted car.
당연한 결과죠. 저는 선택받았으니까.
Hooray! I'm leveled up.
그렇겠죠?
I feel so leveled. He didn't send. Oh no, he did send a request. Who even is this guy? Who is this supposed to be? No, but like what character is this? Heathcliff kicked his afterlife. Is that Heathcliff? Oh, Gregor. Okay. That's crazy. Or got the handsome, or got the normal SpongeBob treatment. No, that's fair. I just like did not recognize him at all. Alright, we're a third of the way through.
입증을 알리는 음악 소리가.
Every Gregor must have a problem. It's true. No shit. Well, at least we get to just fight this one. Color I don't know. they go up and beat random homeless people on the street because they're bored.
불길 속으로.
Okay, bye bye.
저런 사는 영입해야 하는데. 사무실 직원을 더 늘려 재정 여유는 없고.
내가 찾은 나만의 항해 방식. 산코.
효력사. 좋아.
그 우물을
뒤에서 가면 되는
Still on blue? I know it's on yellow now.
젖세와.
Catherine, please come back to my embrace. I assume that's a reference I just don't get. Please wild cunt. I don't know why I said wild cunt. Wild cunt Heathcliff. I don't know which one that is. Easy choice, I guess. That's nice. I'm not in Canto 6 though. Yeah, well, I'm not getting into it anytime soon, so once I'm done this interval, we're gonna take a break from Limbus and then come back to it once I'm done playing another game.
젖세와.
I know it's a reference to something that I don't like, but I don't know. Like, what am I supposed to say? What idea of center you use, I can show you next time I finish. What was the point of that? There was no dialogue?
이렇게나 밑장 빼는 놈들이 한가득일 줄이야.
This is what I use.
한 달은 의뢰 없이 놀아도 되겠는데요? 사무소 놓았네.
This is my team. Completely free to play. I haven't spent any money on the game.
탄피가 떨어질 때군요.
Something continued to nag at the back of my mind during the frequent stops and combat encounters. There was one thing I just could not understand. This is pretty much expected from Virgilius at this point, but I also don't level up my guys unless I have to. If you already knew where we were going and why, would it hurt to tell us for once? I muttered to myself while looking towards the back of the bus where Angdu slept. She was still out cold. Come on, Faust. I legitimately think that this is something we have to talk about. Can you please relay my question to Virgilius?
그럼 내가 말하지. 갈등은 때때로 필요한 법이다.
Otis relayed my question and then began to share some of her own grievances with Virgilius. A lot of her own grievances.
끝났나? 뭐 사실이다. 이미 무전으로 세부적인 내용은 전달받았지.
I don't know what you're talking about.
미리 말하지 않은 이유.
Limbus Company fans be like, hey, can I tell you the whole story before you even play it? Like, tell me everything that happens. It's maybe 5-10. I don't remember it. Clearly it wasn't that bad if I don't remember it.
반발심밖에 더 생길까? 그래서 관리자 이번 일을 거부할 생각인가?
How could I? I'm already treating this like dirt. If I refuse this, I can't imagine how much worse it'll get.
그럴 순 없겠다고 생각하겠지.
I can tell from the way he's looking at me that he already knew what I was going to say. starting to wonder if he can't really can't hear me.
마침 손님께서 계신 카론의 감으로는 정확한 위치를 잡을 수 없으니.
Again, this would have gone much smoother if we had been told we were going from the start. But like always, Virgilius felt the need to add comments like that before shutting me down and turning away. He had already closed his eyes.
내가 가서 상황.
Isan got up with an awkward smile in an attempt to clear the air. After some time, Isan seemed to have successfully explained her circumstance to Chengdu. She was standing next to Sharon, trying to give her proper directions. Verdict on Virgilius goat or bum. I used to find him kind of annoying, but he's better now. I'm not like super big on him though. Did you miss anything important? Not really. Nothing really has happened. She also told us that as long as we assisted her with her mission, she wouldn't mind taking the black steel for herself.
아, 여기서 오른쪽. 아, 저것들이 벌써 진을 저렇게 치고서.
Yeah, I got very lucky. I can't even lie. People joke that I got streamer luck to make the game look better than it actually was. And you know what? I did get streamer luck. People dressed in Korokoma clan scarves were wandering around the building, standing guard before its entrance.
내려야. 김사관님. 뒤틀림은 시간을 오래 끌수록 제압하기 어려울 것입니다.
Into had already leapt out of the bus and was rushing in with her weapon drawn. We quickly followed suit. Yeah, the only one I don't have a 3-star on is Faust. And there is a Faust extraction right now, but people are saying just ignore it, which, fair enough, it's not like I need more than 6, so. Just try, whatever. Yeah, the only time I've had really bad luck as far as gambling has been like the Arknight stuff. I got like nothing in like 8 or 9 rolls. 8, 9, 10 rolls. But the I don't think he's just my favorite. Your least favorite one is Otis. Yeah, sure. I don't even know my least favorite one. Probably Mersal. It's just kind of boring. Favorite? Probably Gregor, still. You have all done. That's crazy. Favorite center is Heathcliff. Yeah, that's also, he's also growing on me a bit more. The luckiest I've ever been with streamer luck has been for the Will Purchase night. Like I've got like a shit ton of good stuff from that. Like I got the Ish and then I got this Otis from there on like the same roll. And then I think an Ego in the same one too. I think with Gregor, it's more like, it's easy because the thing is, like, he's the first one that you get kind of attached to, right? I guess I'll say this now, people. There's a bunch of people in the chat. My newest video kind of flopped hard, so if you're interested in, like, exploring dead Roblox games, check that out after the stream's over. I would appreciate it. Sync Dawn and you're so early. I have insane streamer luck. That's what I'm saying. Like, I got insane streamer luck. He feels like Spirit Animal. He's been a lot more in Despair move. Yeah. Okay, I'm thinking for this, I'm just gonna do that. For all the Hishu, that's cool. Yeah, the only one I've ever crafted was, I think I got like a free season 1, like 3-star, so I did the I did what's his name? Sinclair, because his name was funny. About the one who shall grip was funny. And then it ended up being really good because I was like, that helped me a lot for what's his name? Guy you steal his card or whatever. That guy. I don't remember his name. Ricardo. You only have 2 3-star Dawn IDs and you can't do even mirror dungeon farm? Yeah, that's crazy. Farmer's Girl like damage boost, like all he do is play around with pretty gimmick, but he can never do damage. I don't know, he's been pretty solid for me at least. Maybe he gets worse maybe he gets worse. Yeah, it's just my best character by far. If I saw how many IDs I had that you'd cry. I mean, I'm not surprised. You guys play the game so much more than me. I literally only play this game on stream. The only times I've ever opened this game off stream is to, like, I open it like once a week to collect the free stuff so we can gamble on stream.
직접 보지 않아도 다양한 혈흔의 콜라주.
이자는 아무렇지도 않게 잔혹한 생각을 하는 거. 아무튼 이
That's what I do. Yeah, I collect the free lunacy.
정신력이겠지. 우두머리가 잡혀 있다면 저럴 수밖에.
Battle Cats will be annoying though because of the treasure grind. I guess we'll see. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We'll try our best.
아, 그런데 6층밖에 안 되는 건물을 빌딩이라고 부르기도 하나 보네요.
네. 뒷골목에 사는 비교적
I looked up towards the rooftop of the building Hongwu was looking at and suddenly grew curious. What time is it right now?
거울 줄까?
My head doesn't actually tell time, you know.
현재 시각은 오후 2시 10분입니다.
2 in the afternoon. It's not midday, but it's supposed to be not supposed to be this dark, is it? How is it this gloomy and dark at 2 in the afternoon? I'm starting to lose my sense of time in here.
여기가 유독 심한 것 같네. 뭐 연기 전쟁 때와 비교.
그건 그렇지.
T사의 뒷골목은 줄곧 이런 상태라고 알려져 기계가 계속해서
Yeah, I'm not too mad about that if the end is a bit tough because like
추출되고 있으므로
I mean we're basically halfway through already and we're only an hour into stream.
물론 이건 연기 전쟁의 결과로 제약이 걸려 많이 적응된 모습이지. 이전에는
No, I'm not gonna read the voice line. I have to read the actual game. Hurried towards Engdu's urgent cries.
뭐야? 벌써 다 해치워 놨네?
Yup.
어째 하나같이 위로 올라갈
Minions?
생각은
Like the
못하고
Minions 3 movie out in theaters this year?
땅으로 덤비기만 하더군.
An electric buzz of sorts played from the radio I'd stashed in my clothes. Someone calling this radio? I think 3? I don't know. The one after the Santa one. The sound became much clearer when I unfolded the antenna from the radio.
여기는 LCD. 들려? 대답! 빨리!
The voice coming from the other end of the radio was upbeat, to put it mildly, and very chaotic. Okay. I just have to press this button, right? Well, I'll talk, but it's not like you can hear.
진짜 째깍거려. 이럴 때가 아니지. 어차피 전달만 하면 끝이니까 굳이 대답할 필요는 없어.
Oh, okay.
급하니까 한 번만 말할게. 너희가 회수해야 한다고 전달받은 모노리스, 그 검은 지금 그 위치에서 모노리스의 활동 신호가 엄청 강하게 나오거든?
강제로 뒤틀림화를 시킨다고?
그거 전부 흘러나오기 전에 빨리 회수해야 해. 알았지? 아, 이건 또 뭐야? 아, 미안. 여기도 일하는 중이라 바쁘거든. 길게는 말 못 해주겠다. 암튼 급하다고 분명히 말했다. 이상 전달 끝.
Call dropped before any of us even had the chance to say anything. She's pretty lively, huh?
한가롭게 감상을 말할 때냐?
여기 엘리베이터는 고장난 것 같아요.
그대들도 급해질 이유가 이제 충분히 이대로 층계참을 돌파하는 것이 좋지 않겠는가?
We don't have a choice. Come on, let's go. Put the radio back in my pocket and began running up the stairs.
당연한 결과죠. 저는 선택받았으니까. 그렇겠죠?
Mentor and fellows.
자, 판 돌아갑니다.
You know, it'd be better if you guys started saying Hawk Tua. That'd be more funny. You know what? Maybe you can add a 6-7 in there.
이거 얘들은 싱거운데 오히려 계단 타는 게 더 힘들잖아.
Yeah, I'm already halfway. I think over halfway.
이상하군. 그렇지 않은가?
Back before I stopped using Twitter, there was this one account that I saw on there because I was getting recommended Limbus stuff, even though like I never even like scrolled the Limbus thing on there. And there's this one that like makes Limbus memes, but they're like 2016 iFunny memes. I don't know if you like I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but it was truly a baffling account. It was something. Yeah, that one. Angdu's expression darkened. Maybe she had an inkling of a bad omen.
우두머리라는 자가 걱정이 돼.
Don Quixote carefully sidled to Angdu's side with a sympathetic expression.
그럴 수밖에 없어.
김사카시라는 분은 어떤 사람이었나요?
Angdu appeared conflicted, as though she was having trouble organizing her own thoughts. She shook her head and sighed.
늠름한 사람이었지. 지킬 것을 지키고 또한 죽일 것을 죽였다. 검계 안에서도 실력으로 줄을 세우면 바로 말수는 적으셔도 자기 좋아하는 사람은 끔찍하게 챙기셨지. 그 결정만 없었더라도 우리의 친우가 이렇게까지 궁지에 몰리는 일은.
Sinclair just opened his mouth, apparently curious about what the decision might have been. Someone go hand him a Grammy right now. But he soon realized that this was probably not the time to pry and quietly closed his mouth.
어떤 상황이든 빨리 올라가 보는 수밖에 없나?
Then we have no choice but to make haste with her. Read my message saying, can you... No. Yeah, I know. People told me before.
조여목구를 달고 볼까?
그 오물을 떼어내주지.
Well, no, there wasn't a dungeon at the end of the Santa one. I guess while I'm doing this, has anyone here seen Iron Lung? I saw it yesterday. It was pretty good. It was better than I expected. Spoke quickly, please stop saying stuff about Wild Hunter spoilers, please. Yeah, that's true. No, Iron Lung, like the video game, like the Markiplier movie. Yeah, I mean, John, if you keep like doing this, bro, I'm gonna like have to time you out for a little bit, man. I haven't seen it. I heard pretty thing, good thing. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like for the budget it had, I mean, it wasn't that high of a budget. Set work was really good. Markiplier was a better actor than I expected, and then also like, I think really the best part was the camera work. There were so many really good shots in that movie. I'm trying to watch more movies this year because I'm very like movie illiterate. I'm gonna watch Tenet with my friends later. I only have like 1 or 2 mods. That's really it. I mean, I don't have that many, unfortunately. So, and they're not here right now. So, lol. Hi, Facia. I'm kind of my own mod, unfortunately. What color? Okay, yellow. Yeah, the magic bullet. Yeah, I do. Like I said before, I'm really I'm good at like tuning out like spoilers and being stupid on purpose, because like I can just read something and be like, I don't know what you're talking about, and forget about it in like 2 seconds. Okay, there's like a billion things here. I'm just gonna win, right? Two burn backbones is crazy. Yeah, literally this is all just I've got. I haven't the only one I actually got like purposely was the One Who Shall Grip, and I just got it because his name was funny. That's true. That's the intended way of playing the game. Yeah, I only do it when it's like those kind of battles and it's like a 5 billion ones like in a row. Yeah, this is my team I got currently. That's true. Damage button. Damage button's crazy. Yeah, he came in clutch against Ricardo. That is true. I mean, could I get it from the Faust gambling thing right now? Yeah, I think I got it from the Purchase night. I did end up playing Lobotomy Corporation, and I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it was like okay. It wasn't like bad or anything. The backseaters. Oh my god, it was like the worst thing ever. It was insufferable. Again, at least in Limbus, I can mostly ignore the backseaters, but in Lobotomy, it was just so much, man. Press P to win, right? What is that, like the 17th billion time I've heard that? I have no idea. I know the least about this game than like as like everybody. Yeah, he looks kind of rash. That, what the? I have no idea what you were saying. Biggest one's back. No, it wasn't. In Limbus, it wasn't that bad. I mean, if anything, it's honestly helpful. Like for Ricardo, it was kind of helpful with some of it. Yeah, Sinclair's fucking dead. Whatever, man. God, just give me blue. so I can actually nuke these people. But yeah, I haven't tried Library Rumina yet. I was thinking about it, but I was like, it's very similar to Limbus, so I was like, I don't know what I should do with that. I don't know, I'd have to see. Think about it. The worst part is the first two games are best played blind. I guess. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you can say that about a lot, but I think... not sure if you would like... I mean, isn't it very similar to Limbus? Like, I feel like I'd like that one more than Lobotomy. I think the thing with, like, whatever, man, just right here. Sent the flip zero rolling. Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't mind that. I don't mind having to use my brain. And when I don't, you guys can laugh at me. It is just really repetitive sometimes. Okay, that's fair. Right here. Fuck. Get me out of here. I want to go home. Yeah, I don't care about the thinking part. The repetitive part does kind of turn me off a little bit because, like, I don't know. I'm just not like, as far as like JRPGs, I know it's not a JRPG, but like same kind of deal where there's a lot of random encounters. You get to just grind. I don't like that. That's not my thing. I'm sure there's probably mods though that reduce the grind. Limbus community is really unfunny yet. It's hit or miss. I've gotten mostly good people in the Limbus community, I can't lie. Shout out when there was like that one big Limbus YouTuber that commented on my gacha hater video. Yummy lunacy. 21? You stupid. Nah. What's 9 plus 10? 21? You stupid.
입정을 알리는 음악 소리가 들리.
Okay. We're red. A lot of red. Oh shit, we're on focus battle. Finally, I get to use my brain. Okay. Yeah, wait, that's new? I didn't know that's new. That's lame. I don't like that. I thought that was just like, I don't know, I just thought it was just a thing for intervals. Yeah, I like focus battles. And we just, I don't know, whatever fucking one we want to do here, I guess. Do unopposed on here. And unopposed, yeah. I mean, yeah, people are just gonna look it up on external resources anyway, so I don't get why they just don't show it. Yeah, I don't know. He's kind of washed. I don't know what's up with him. Yeah, I know there's 2 intervals. Well, that's easy. Gonna let's just do this, I guess. Put them on there, I guess. And then not waste any of our good shit on here.
당신 짝패군요. 올인이었나요?
본인의 승리.
Alright. McDonald. Okay, well, we get a nuke on whoever, so we should go for one of the bad guys. Yeah, they hate Ishmael. Okay, so now we just clash the other guys, I guess. 2, 4. Let's do the 4 because they're faster. Can I eat? No. Be nice to him. Even if he's washed, don't eat him. It's not nice. Yeah, no, I didn't do anything. Gian didn't get timed out. I don't listen to anything anyone says about a character's game. He's characterizing so many characters from your opinion. Yeah, I haven't really done anything about like that. I've kind of just taken it as it is. Oh, we killed one of them. Okay, let's just do right here. That. Why is Sinclair so happy? Happy Sinclair is not good. Dude, get depressed, man. What the fuck are you doing? The fuck is wrong with you? Oh, we have a stagger. I didn't even realize. Can this kill? This will kill, yeah.
당신 짝패군요.
Oh yeah, fair. Nice.
사격도 적재적소에 알맞은 틈을 써야 하는 법이지.
사격에만 해당하는 얘기는 아닐 거야. 아마.
Alright, perfect. Let's just have him beat up this guy, I guess. Everyone else, let's just gang up on him.
조여목구를 달궈 볼까?
그 오물을
Hip hip hooray. Give him TikTok, he's gonna be depressed. Did we just fight the Picatula?
맞습니다.
여직 봐왔던 면면들과 다른 생김새요. 좀 더 심화된 듯한.
I sound dead inside. No, I'm not dead inside, I'm just chilling.
최종의 다음 형태입니다. 사람마다 담아온 죄에 따라 최종의 질이 달라지니 형태는 다양할 수 있습니다.
하지만
여태 이런 형태가 나타났던 적은
황금 가지를 회수함에 따라 죄종의 성장이 촉진되기도 합니다.
그 가지에 뭐가 연관되지 않은 걸 찾는 게 더 빠르겠어.
아니 그러고 보니 이 죄종이라는 거 뭔가 죄를 상징하는 거였지.
Sin. My thoughts grow distant all of a sudden. No, the sinners grow distant while my thoughts draw nearer. Their voices grow muffled. The word sin feels oddly unfamiliar today.
자신을 잃고 원본의 모양을 상실한 모습으로 보이는
Self.
뒤틀림이라는 것도 비슷한 거 아니었어?
누구는 뒤틀림이 되고 누구는 죄종이 되고.
I think I know. But in the hearts of all are seeds with ever-present potential to bloom.
관리자님 뭐라고 했어? 파우가 설명하고 있어서 겹쳐서 안 들렸는데.
계속하자면 극심한 스트레스에서 자신을 유지할 수 있게 된다면 그건
When the light of that day descends upon the hearts of every human, blooming the seeds buried deep within,
관리자
one's Jeffrey Epstein files. Devoured by their sins, they are reborn in the form of Jeffrey Epstein. Their images reflecting the Jeffrey Epstein files that are redacted, dreamt by those who are nothing. If one withstands, I don't fucking know. Yet, blank their sins, the heart blank.
뭐야 시계 대가리. 갑자기 무게 잡고 뭘 중얼거리는 거야?
심각한 소리가 나는데 저분 의체 머리에 무슨
Yet if one seeks to bear the blank shall blank of their original hearts.
대고 그걸 말하려는 것이요.
In a world perceived through their own blank, the blank shall be unveiled. To blank their egos, blank ... blank melt into blank by blank of sin.
말투도 뭔가 저희 할아버지. 관리자님, 머리.
Dante made the bus go on water and went to the island.
관리자님, 머리가 불타고 계십니다.
오, 불꽃.
진짜 터질 것 같은데요?
Yeah, I know it's his past. What the fuck am I supposed to do with it? It's all blank. Only those who can define their own blank.
야! 저러다 쟤 죽는다고! 뭐 방법...
범인도 모르!
Only those who are awakened by their own blank.
뜨겁소. 관리자 나리의 머리에 있던 불은 뜨겁지 않아서 그저 장식이라고 생각했는데.
파우스타 씨, 그때 이야기했던 자폭 장치가 작동된 거 아니에요? 이 열기를 보면 원리는 같습니다.
Dante's having a mental breakdown. That's what's going on.
본사 지하에 심어진 묘목의 뿌리와 연결된 상태로.
가지고 나발고! 저 새끼 불은 꺼야 할 거 아니야!
물! 누군가 물 없어? 뭐라도 부어서 식혀보면.
Sometime later. Later, Dante talking about sin mechanics, ego, etc. Not official. Like, it can be guesstimated Dante is near distorting due to the monolith. Ugh.
정신이 드는가?
My eyes, bad eyes, that is opened slowly, was lying on the ground, surrounded by the sinners. What happened?
기억을 못하는 것이요?
I guess I don't. I do remember walking up the stairs and suddenly feeling really dizzy.
관리자님, 복귀하면 반드시 수리 받으십시오.
Huh? A workshop? I malfunction or something?
무슨 기계 다루듯이 말하기는. 어차피 지금은 어떻게 할 수도 없는 것 같고. 복귀 후에 이야기 나누시죠. 우선은 활동에 지장은 없는 것 같습니다.
Engdu, where is?
이미 올라갔어. 궁금한 것도 걱정되는 것도 많지만 상황이 급하니 우리도 합류하는 게 좋겠구려.
Okay, we're sliming out, John. Sorry. Time out. I can only do 60 seconds. You have to be punished. It's gonna say banned. I don't know why, but I'm not gonna lie, bro is clearly like 11. Like, I can't, like... I don't know, man. You need to, like, get your shit together. Dante's crash out just happened. There's a lot I didn't understand since we're in the middle of an operation. Let's deal with this first.
당연한 결과죠. 저는 선택받았으니까. 그렇겠죠?
좀 채울까?
This is me having to deal with a fucking chat, bro.
이건 또 왜 고장이 나서?
There was a nervous-looking man on top of the stairs, on the utmost floor of the building. You could immediately tell that this man was unlike any other foe we had faced in this building. He kept looking into his pocket watch as though he was expecting something awful to come out of that door.
저자는
흑은혜의 복장과 유사도가 높다. 관련된 인물일 가능성이 크고 종전의 인물들보다
그렇다면
Before he even had the chance to suggest waiting for a bit to come up with a strategy, Engdu was already charging at the man.
내놈 분명 흑운회의 부조장이랬다.
뭐야?
내 놈들이 그렇게 바라던 검계 수급이 지금 앞에 있다. 검을 받아.
애들은 전부 치우고 올라왔나? 마음 같아서는 그냥 안에 상품이 있는데 그럴 수도 없는 노릇이고 상대하는 것 말고 방법이 있나? 이름이나 묻지. 나는 준이다. 네 놈이 쳐부수고 올라온 것들의 부조.
Yeah, it's stupid. People, literally, it's like, do I do a mini crash out? No, yeah, I'm gonna do it. But some people are just like insanely antisocial and just don't know how to talk to people or let them experience things for the first time, and they just like fucking they just dump everything of information they possibly can, and I don't understand it. Like, just talk like a normal fucking person, man.
앵두 검을 다루는 게 살수. 우두머리 김삿갓의 부하.
Just, I don't know, like, yeah, you can talk about, like, whatever, just, like, don't, like, nothing, like, obvious spoilers or anything, like, I feel like that's pretty obvious. Like, imagine if you're, like, watching someone play a game and then you're just like, oh, well, this guy just dies at the end. Like, you're a dickhead if you end up doing that. But you could be like, oh, you might want to, there's some interesting stuff that might happen later or something like that. But, like, it's pretty obvious, like, I mean, what you should and shouldn't talk about, like, only before the door falls silent. It is as calm as a winter dawn. The two warriors, blades drawn, began to take cautious steps, as though they were attempting to gauge the distance between each other. There was a sudden flash. When I came to my senses, the pair had suddenly switched sides, facing away from each other, like the anime thing. The outcome of this clash.
뭐냐 이건?
앵두 씨!
Appears to have been Engdu's defeat. She fell to her knees.
아니, 뭐 제대로 시작도 저렇게 지쳐 있는데 잘도 달려들 생각을 하는군.
She'd been fighting the Kurokorma clan henchmen on the front lines before we had even had the chance to catch up. No wonder she's exhausted.
중상에서 회복한 지도 얼마 되지 않았습니다. 무리를 했군요.
And I'm not even being like, oh, just don't like spoil anything at all, because like you can be like, oh, okay, bye bye. Thanks for stopping by. You can be like, oh, you know, there's probably gonna be a hard boss coming up or something, but like, or like, oh, you might want to level up this guy because you'll be kind of useful later. But that's just advice. Bye bye. Next candidate appears to station to Raw like, I am your father. Well. This John rested his blade on his shoulder with an annoyed scowl. I could tell from his single clash against Engdu that he wasn't going to go down easy. Well, I don't like that we're all ganging up against this one guy, but... That'd be awesome if there was a skin for Dante, or it's like Dante from Devil May Cry.
맞겠냐? 저건 그런 용도의 시계가 아니야.
어? 그러면 뭐하러 모가지를 갈아 끼냐? 쓸모도 없네. 그럼 너희 중에 시계
Do a
갖고 있는
Ryoshu,
놈은 없냐?
Ryoshu skin. That would
또
work, I think.
망가졌단 말이지.
Sinners wordlessly began to surround Jung.
없어? 아, 손목도 다 비어 있네. 아, 제정신이냐?
있다고 한들 그대에게 말해줄 의리도 없는.
짜증나게 하는구만. 어차피 뒤도 없어.
I have no idea. I don't keep up with gacha games outside of her videos.
곤란해지는 몸이라. 빨리 덤벼. 더 기운 빠지기 전에 한.
Okay. Are we in a focus battle or we're in one of these again? Okay, well. Trying to play Brain Dead. I was disappointed. I want to actually do more focus battles.
저런 사람을 영입해야 하는 건데.
사무실 직원은 계정 내에는 없고.
좋아. 콜.
That is not a... You know, honestly, that might be fair.
계속하면 되겠네.
Fine, no win rate. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Okay. Let's do this.
불길 속으로 그 오물을 떼어내주지. 그러죠?
남길 말은 없겠지.
They're all unopposed.
그 오물을
일반상적 안심이다.
Okay. Oh, this guy's here now. Well, none of my guys are at risk of dying yet, so I think we'll be okay. And we got a nuke, so maybe we can nuke somebody. Rest in peace, my granny. She got hit by a bazooka.
산코. 본인의 승리.
Damn, Sinclair got fucked. Oh, damn. Okay, good damage. Damn. Okay. What color are we? Blue? Okay, well. Oh, fuck, I can't do blue. We're doing ego here. Maybe that'll help a little bit. Just do a counter here, I guess. Oh, okay. I think we got this. Yeah. I know I can skip it, but I want to watch this guy get impaled. I thought it was all that for 16 damage.
괜찮아. 상처는 찢었으니까.
Freak alert. Nice. Oh, he staggered. Okay, well. Time to win rate warrior. I only need one guy. That's it.
이제 대화를 좀 해보지.
Ingdu seemed to recover somewhat as we fought. She bound Jun with a rope before throwing him to the ground.
고작 부조장이 우리에게 내려진 현상 수배의 이유를 알 거라 생각하진 않는다. 하지만 마치 보호라도 하듯이 내 놈만이 아니지. 이 건물에 있던 후군은
아니 그러니까 피해자는 우리라고.
무슨 의미인가?
이거 진짜 짜증나네.
I guess I'll have to say it once per stream. If everyone can like and subscribe, I'd much appreciate it. I'd do a backflip and hit my head on, or my legs on the desk like ISO Speed that one time.
범죄 현상금 걸린 조직이나 단체들이 한둘도 아니고 얻어 걸린 김이었다는 거지. 그냥 우리도 다른 곳으로 배달해야 하는 상황이라 가뜩이나 민감한 시기.
Can I also set off fireworks in my room? Yeah, I can.
너희 검개놈들이
Show my dingling.
갑자기
나타났다? 그런가? 우두께서는 이곳
너 뭔가 아는 거냐? 애초에 사람이 어디서 그렇게 툭 튀어나올 수 있나? 특이점이라도 쓴 줄 알았는데 애초에 너희가 이길 싸움도 아니었어. 우리는 수적으로 훨씬
No,
유리했다.
we don't like Ronaldo. Messi's better, and also doesn't have baggage around him. That's all I'll say.
그랬겠지.
범죄놈들 중에 멀쩡히 싸울 놈이 3명쯤 남았을 때까지만 해도. 그런데 갑자기 그 대장놈의 눈이 희번덕거리던. 짜증나지만.
그럼
그래. 검개고 오리고. 그러니 뭘 어떻게 할 수 있겠냐. 결국 내가 문을 막고. 짜증. 이게 뭐냐 대체. 손가락 한두 개로 끝낼 사안이 아니잖아.
Damn. Ingdu struck the back of Jung's neck with a swift precision and dropped him to the floor.
앵두군 이미 샘프 환자를 이 안에 들어서려 하면 귀찮게 굴 것 같아. 잠재워서 하는 후드를 만나야겠어.
얘기하는 거 못 들었어? 주변에 보이는 건 죄다 썰고 있다며.
그럴 일 없어. 단테 이야기를 종합해 보면.
Yeah, I agree. There's a powerful aura coming from behind that door. I can sense it. So much aura. Ingdu's hands tremble as they wrap around the doorknob.
전투를
작가님이 그럴 리 없단 말이야.
She slammed the door open, wanting to come face to face with the distortion.
당연한 결과죠. 저는 선택받았으니까.
Yeah,
그렇겠죠?
he definitely should have enough energy to
자,
finish
한
this.
돌아갑니다.
This guy has aura though. Caroline.
어찌 된 것입니까?
Samurai Sands. That is now I cannot see it.
모두의 검술 아닙니까? 이들을 우리의 진우를 해야 한단 말입니까?
말이 통하지 않을 것 같군.
Pitch black flames lingered behind this man she called Bamboo-Headed Kim, her mentor. Something had devoured him. There was something in his eyes. Fiendish malevolence. You could definitely sense it. This was a distortion.
그리 짐승처럼 울고만 있지 말고 말을 하라는 겁니다. 말을!
야! 다가가면!
The distortion unsheathed its blade in a blink of an eye. It sensed that something had entered its range.
그 형제 죽이겠다는.
피하세요!
As Angdu stood there confused, Sinclair urgently hurled himself in her direction. And in that brief moment, the distortion's blade descended upon them as though it bisected the very space they inhabited.
이미 싱클레어 군도 범위 안에 들어갔구려.
We have no choice but to suppress it. We tensed up, sensing the changing atmosphere, and slowly raised our weapons. This guy seems like he's gonna be tough. Maybe, I don't know. Oh my god, we get a focus battle boss fight. Thank god.
집중 잃지 말라고.
Okay.
그리고 일단 시작하면 끝나기 전까지 갈기는 거지.
This is exactly what we've been waiting for. The WoW ego on the right. This one. That's all I got. This is a crazy OST for this boss. Oh my god. Wait, ego you had on? Yeah, I think. Oh wait, never mind. That's the wrong one. I have these two. Garden of Thorns and Suddenly One Day. Yeah, that's my bad. I get them confused sometimes still.
불길 속으로.
Damn. Oh, she can't be doing that. Can't be washed. Damn, okay. You guys tough. Oh my god, we're getting cooked, man.
임무 시작.
패턴을
Go.
파악하는 게 중요해. 집중 잃지 말라고.
그리고 일단 시작하면
Should say hopeless, bro.
끝나기 전까지 갈기는 거지.
They're all hopeless. I'm just gonna have to thug it out and do one, I guess. I'm gonna have to take struggling at this point. You have to take whatever at this point and just hope for the best, man. I'll take neutral. try that. Oh wait, never mind. We're missing a guy. Just retry the stage? Nah. You gotta believe. Yeah, I know, because there was no chance. I can't clash. I need to just take the damage where I can. Oh man.
기가 어떻게 해볼 수 있는 상대가 아니야.
Well, that's over.
힘의 차이가 너무 심한데? 조졌네.
Yeah, you know what? This one might be a restart. Again, yeah, that one's over. Take a neutral. What do we know? What did you miss? Not much. I'm just done. Yeah, there was so many lost clashes at the beginning, it sucks. Dude, what is going on? We just keep getting fucked. Dude, we keep losing clashes, man.
나라면 인원들을 좀 더 후방에 배치하겠어.
Okay, we're doing okay, I think. This is better than it was last time. Okay, Gregor. Yeah, we can do that one. I don't know.
지금은 바빠요.
How is that struggling, man? You ego I can pop here? No. Or we're just gonna have to go. We're gonna have to take another clash then, I guess. Yeah. I'd rather just try and figure out how to do this. Dude, we can't even clash all these, man. They're too fast. Just have to have her take some just damage, unfortunately. Okay, that's favored, so I don't know what the fuck, bro. Whatever, man. Just try this, I guess. See if that works. Okay, good. Dude, clutch. Okay. Nice, good work.
임무 시작.
패턴을 파악하는 게 중요해.
Okay, I think we're on decent pace.
그리고 일단 시작하면 끝나기 전까지 갈기는 거지.
First and last. That's a counter. Yield my flesh. Go favorite there, I guess. Nothing on her. Nothing on Sinclair. Anything on Gregor? No. That's all just Otis. Let's do another bat. Let's do this one, I guess. Or yeah, one of these. Okay, so now we gotta figure out what to do with these. This is favorite. I'm gonna take that. This is dominating. Perfect. And then I guess just an unopposed here. I'm not sure which one I should shoot. Be sure you should clash with those. Do you not want to do an unopposed with their skill 3? Why can't she? Alright, I'll just. She's not gonna clash on any of these. She's too slow. Yeah, just use a skill 1. Okay, fair enough. Dude, you can't be losing like that on easy ones, man. Stagger, I think. Nice. Good work. Oh yeah, you're over. You're done. You're done. It's over.
도박장죄로 의뢰를 냈다 싶더니
That was a tough one. That was a fun one though.
하나 밑장 빼는 놈들이 한가득일 줄이야.
Alright, now we're gonna do the dungeon.
한 달은 의뢰 없이 놀아도 되겠는데요? 사무소 놓았네.
Alright. I'm not gonna use more than any of these guys I already have, so yeah, recommended level 40. We're
탄피가 떨어질 때군요.
sure we're definitely gonna have to do that again. Bamboo-headed Kim kneeled and caught his breath. Something began to shimmer behind him.
침상 거울 단전입니다.
봉이 치킨 때랑 같은 곳이다 그거지.
봉이 치킨이요. 봉이.
이미 들어갔군.
저거
I think?
따라가야
3 turns? Yeah, I think 3 turns. Yeah, we were ordered to secure the distortion as well, so. An immense heavy sensation emanates from within that space. That monolith has to be somewhere in there too. While she was clearly dumbfounded by the turn of events, I could tell that she was determined to see us to the end. We had nothing more to add.
진입하겠습니다.
이건
S사의 모습이구려.
단순한 S사가 아니지. 심상이라 했나?
알고 있는 것이 있는가?
아니, 자세히는 모르지.
Sungdu continued in a morose tone.
이 빌딩에 갑작스럽게 등장하신 아마 우두께선 별탈 없이 흑운의 우두와 함께 다니던 인물들 모두가 뛰어났고 아무리 흑운의 같은 규모가 큰 조직이라 해도 하지만 주변인 모두가 김 작가님만한 강함이 있는가 하면 그건 또 아니지. 그분과 우리는 끊임없이 몰려드는 흑운의 놈들에게 그 모습은 제법 과거와 비슷한 구석이 있었을 김 작가님은 그 그 장면에 마음의 동요를 크게 일으켰어. 뒤틀림이 일어나기 좋은 조건이군요. 모노리스의 영향이 스며들게 그렇게 건기가 되신 것인가? 그렇다더라도
It was all silent, save for the sound of our shoes lightly pressing into the soft soil beneath our feet. And then we do a mirror dungeon. I think this one's only one floor, thank God. That's a lot more fancy looking. Okay, question mark block. Find a vending machine at the entrance to the dungeon of the fathoms. Oh, let's go gambling. Poise, gate slash, or keywordless. What do we do here? Which one do we go for? I'm trying to think what would be useful for my team. Poise. Okay. Poise it is. Endorphin kit. I want more question marks, so let's go this way. Okay, you, and you.
탄피가 떨어질 때군요.
This is the most traumatizing dungeon for you. Well, I'm built different. Like this. I'm built different like that.
저런 사람을 영입해야 하는 건데.
사무실 직원을 더 늘릴 재정 여유는 없고.
언제까지 버티나 보자고.
I need to save my brain power for when we actually do the fight.
결정 염화.
Real. Number one thing Limbus Company fans don't do is read.
분위기가 좋네. 뭐 좋은 거라도 먹었나?
지금 공격하는 건 좋은 타이밍은 아니야.
불길 속으로.
놈 쪼아먹었다. 다음. 버러지 같은 놈들.
Damn, that sucks. Alright, there we go. The chicken's a little beat up, but it is what it is. I assume we get a heal before the boss, so we're good. This must be a tavern. This bar and inn is bustling, and its patrons are energetically chattering away. They seem to all be in a rather good mood. A trio of monks, the crowd is quite boisterously arguing and pointing fingers at each other. No, I don't understand why this is even a matter of dispute. The blade is a weapon made for cutting. The right way to use a blade is to slash with it. That's unfortunate. We're throwing it. Back to skulls with the wand, scabbard knocking up the good. 2 days to get up. Yeah. Best way to wield your sword. Sure, let's do a check. Otis, clutch up. That's what I'm talking about. What do we get? Rusted Helm.
무엇이든 맞출 수 있는 탄원이니 말입니다.
Slash power up. I don't think it does anything for me really, but I mean, it doesn't really matter which way I go. We might as well just go middle.
탄피가 떨어질 때군요.
분위기 좋은데? 지금이라면 한 단계 높은 의뢰도 성공시킬 수 있겠고.
불길 속으로.
놈 쪼아 먹었다. 다음.
No red at the end. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Just killed the fodder guy, so we need to get to the boss.
저런 사람을 영입해야 되는데.
떨어지 같은 놈들.
셀지고는 화물에
쓰러져?
Okay, well. Okay. Single hit, he's dead. Push him a little bit. He insta-gives. Let's go. Shimmering blue letters float before you. The way that these similar words are ordered makes it difficult to understand what it's trying to say. Say what is right. Say what is right and what's wrong is not right. But that's not to say what is wrong is right. What is right and right is wrong. What the dude? I'm not reading this. I mean, I assume poise is for me is better than slash. I don't think I have any slash people on the team, right? Who is slash? Oh, if it's a WAP issues, if it benefits ish, then I'm gonna go slash. Oh. Okay. What do I even do here? Like, fuck? I don't know. Fucking Sinclair, go die or something. I don't know.
안 될 줄 알았는데.
Oh, okay, it's a guaranteed loss. Okay, that's fine. Stop fucking with my head, man. Stop fucking with my head.
동부싱크 3과 돈키호테.
Oh, is it a focus battle? We actually have to play the game. Fair. I probably have a bunch of like red that I'm just not even using. I haven't like touched my upgrades in quite a while. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, wait. Hold on. Fish goes here. Fish goes. And this this one. Here. Here. That's fair.
저런 사람을 영입해야 하는 건데.
사무실 직원을 더 늘려 재정 여유는 없고.
일발장전.
효력사.
계속하면 되겠네.
Clear. Why is that neutral? Not be neutral. Guess we'll have someone else take that flash because I'm dying. And corpse in character, yeah. Just kill him. Here, yeah, that's fair. I should probably do it with my Ish. My Ish is like my best unit. I think we can just do this.
당신 짝패군요.
Wow, that was easy. Question marks. I love question marks. It's odd this mist is. I don't know when it happened. The thick layer of mist had descended upon all of us. You should team you. I've been doing mirror dungeons fast enough. Like, I focus on one story. I'm completely focused on the story. I've only done like 2 mirror dungeons, like ever. Ah, stop it. Stop it. Just as the DK. Thanks for the subscription, Heathcliff. I appreciate it. Just as the sinners began loudly bickering with each other, I just realized that there was something hazy standing in our way. Is that thing dancing? A serious thing dressed in white danced gracefully before us with a large blade in hand. When it met my gaze, or when I thought it did, a sheath blade is materialized in my hand. What does it want me to do with it? I don't really have a lot of bleed, so I think poise might be the way. I have burn, not bleed. Yeah, I'm gonna go poise then. Otis, clutch up again, please. Yeah, that's what I thought. Otis wielded the sword. Yeah, I'm only gonna use him if I really have to. I'm left behind a broken blade.
무엇이든 맞출 수 있는 탄원이니 말입니다.
Okay, that seems alright. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I haven't used him in a while. He's good. He's just not as good as my other guys. You can only have 6 people on your team. Are we... Okay, are we in a focus battle or... No, we're not. Okay, then I don't give a fuck. Just do whatever. Just kill them all. Who cares?
셈이 벌어졌네. 지금 쏘면
한 발이면 충분해. 당신
Yeah, everyone has some sort of Limbus profile new on. Just stitched all commission on us and now move on. Yeah, that's fair. I get so many Limbus role players, it's funny. Yeah, you should remember that. I remember it being alright. And then, we gotta go red here so we get a nuke. That's... Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh well. Oh my god, bro. Oh, we need a heal. How is Heathcliff still alive, man? Like a fraction of health. That's fair. Question mark. Come upon a familiar rest stop. Glass door is locked with a notice attached to it. We're closed today due to personal reasons. We apologize for the inconvenience. However, a fusion device is available for use. Customers requiring fusion surface, or I can't speak, are kindly asked to use the device besides the entrance. What should we do? You can put in the rusted hilt and the broken blade, but like, I mean, I guess it's probably good, right? Probably good to do, I assume. I assume we're probably gonna get a better item by doing that. Let's fucking do it. Going out rattling the gift drops in the device. Unbending. Okay. I mean, it seems alright. Okay. We don't get healed. I'm thinking we don't bring we don't bring Heathcliff here. Okay, so do we bring Honglu or do we bring Yisong? If he dies, he dies. I mean, I don't know. I could bring Song. Okay. All right. Sorry, Heathcliff. It's like when we gotta put you down. So the thing behind him is
모노리스입니다. 김 사갓에게 힘을 부여한 시점에서 이 저택은 분명 이 여태껏 이 참상의 기억이 하지만
tears begin to well in Engdu's eyes. Again, something murmurs in my head. Is this bamboo-hatted Kim's past? A somber voice, drenched with woe, echoes in my head.
명예라는 것을 가졌던 때가 잠시 있었다. 청렴한 권리 앞에는 누구나 악한 마음을 갖고 다가가는 그 마술을 나의 검으로 뿌리친다는 호위무사라는 일감이. 하지만 그저 청렴하기만 했던 인물은 이미 타락할 대로 타락한 탐관오리들의 마술을 막아내기에 결국 부러진 마음을 끌어안고 임무를 완수하지 못한 나의 명예는 그 있을 곳을 잃고 이곳저곳을 돌아다니며 나를 믿고 떠나온 이들의 신뢰도 조금씩 떨어지고 나는 다라만 이미 임무를 완수하지 못한 내가 정말 적어도 안정된 삶을 살 수 있게 도우지 않으면 하지만 그런 마음으로 얻은 초대장은 나는 결국 임무도 명예도 칭호도 다시 그때와 같은 모습을 재현하고
Voice continued to murmur, but it had devolved into nothing but a low growl, quiet and incoherent rumbling. Can't help but feel a bit of sympathy at his suffocatingly painful past. But that's exactly why we have to face him, to free him from this distortion. Guys, we're putting an end to this, right here, right now.
네. 이 이후는 없겠다는 느낌이.
Ungdu's grown far too agitated to function properly in this battle. It's all up to us now. Okay. Boss battle.
임무 시작.
패턴을 파악하는 게 중요해.
Okay. They want to really kill Don Quixote. Okay.
끝나기 전까지 갈기는 거지.
Let's go first for that. And then Otis at the back too. Oh, I didn't realize Sinclair was so fucked already. We really need like a good one to start here for Sinclair. Can't really afford to have him lose. On a pose is too slow. I don't know, we can't really do much there, unfortunately. We just have to take on a pose. I mean, unless we can just pop an ego, right? Because I don't... How does this work? Let's see. No, yeah, it would still be unopposed. We just gotta deal with it, I guess. Don Q evade. No. She's clashing. We're winning these clashes. It's just we need... It's like... I don't know what to do here. Just gotta thug it out, I guess. Hope he doesn't die.
오, 적합한 판단이었어. 덮어놓고 공격하는 것보단 적을 잘 관찰하는 게 중요하지.
Oh. Okay, we're good. She's staggered, but I think we'll be okay.
저러다 다 죽겠어.
지금보다 좁게 구성하면 좀 더 버틸 수 있을 테지.
Okay. Alright, first is Ishmael. She needs red on first or last. Let's do first. Okay. Dawn is fourth, so that should be good, easy to do. Okay, then the other ones are going for Otis, so we can just do whatever, I guess. Do favored for this, and then do that. Okay, that should be good, I hope. Why using a sinking ID on a negative code boss? I don't know. Yeah. To make it more interesting, I guess. Don't lose, please. Okay. Thank you. Oh, I wanted to stagger. Okay. Okay, who's first? Sinclair doesn't clash with anybody. Otis does. Or does she clash with the last one? Okay, we're good with that. Otis, she does clash with one. She clashes with the fourth. This ain't the fight to make things more interesting. Well, I don't know what I'm doing, so that's the real answer. One of these is okay. The counter we can't post. Okay, let's just do some here. Favored. Okay, we're good there. Yeah. Oh, we'll try our best. That's what matters. Unfortunate. Okay. Good nuke. Perfect. Stagger. Perfect. You're done, buddy. You're done. It's over for you. There was a second phase? There was supposed to be? The dungeon. After a grueling battle, as we finally managed to drag bamboo-headed Kim to his knees. Like a mirage, the fathoms of ego began to fall apart. The monolith had already left the fathoms of ego and was back at the center of the office. Just as the office began to resemble the one we had walked into, the radio I carried began to buzz again. TikTok.
힘든 싸움이 끝난 지 얼마나 됐다고. 잘도 그런 농담이 나오네요, 단테.
Well, she asked me to.
좋아, 이제 진짜 시간이 얼마 안 남았어.
Well, I don't know. I'm just built different.
안정된 것 같으니까 그걸 잠그는 방법을 말해줄게. 늦으면 그 뒤틀린 환상체가 되어버리니 정화, 신속, 알겠지?
엄청 무서운 상황 같은데 말이 참 가벼운 양반이구만.
I followed the radio's instructions and reached out to the monolith with my palms. Ooh, some light came out of it when I reached out with my fingers. The voice coming from the radio was pretty nonchalant about all of this, but it almost sounded like she could see exactly what I was looking at.
거기서 아래로 쭉. 이제 왼쪽으로 천천히 움직여.
I couldn't help but wondering if I was doing this right, but I still followed her directions and drew a trail of light with my hands over the monolith. Shimmering black tendrils began to withdraw from the bamboo-hatted kid's body. Maybe the distortion is withdrawing too?
좋아, 수치는 안정범위로 돌아왔어요, 탐정님. 자꾸 탐정님이라고 앤드류라고 하네. 옛날 호칭이 입에 붙어가지고.
Darn. Sounds like she's reporting to someone else on the other side of this communication.
잘해줬어, 버스 친구들. 곧 LCA가 거기로 갈 거니까 조금만 기다려.
Huh? LCA? Not that rude after team lady from earlier.
자, 아무튼 지금까지 LCD 소속 뒤틀림 전담반 에즈라였습니다. 교신 끝.
The radio shut off before any of us had the chance to say anything again. Not 5 seconds later.
어머, 뭐가 이렇게 우르르 들어와? LCA 특수작전 팀이군요.
This guy's cool. Alright, the item is... Well, looks like our job here is done. Didn't even have to say anything, not that they could hear me anyway, before the uniformed troops marched in and started attaching various tools to the monolith.
저게 뭔 소리냐?
아, 그를 말하는 것이라면 모노리스의 옆...
오라! 어디에 가셨는가?
약 3분 전 앵도라는 자가 소파 뒤로 끌고 가는 것을 목격했다.
Didn't I ask you to tell us if you noticed something important going on in the background?
동일한 상황이 다시 오면 보고하도록 하겠습니다.
That's when I noticed the LCA agents were growing visibly uneasy. When that agent ran over and kicked over the sofa.
앵두양.
There was Angdu. Her arms tightly wrapped around bamboo hatted Kim. Her hand holding a blade that had dug deep into her mentor's flesh.
당신이 얼마나 아픈 과거를 가졌는지 내가 소상히 알 수는 없지요.
I don't. That's the whole thing, though. I don't know. People in the chat be trying to make it so I know before I even play it, though.
하지만 그것이 진우를 베어넘긴 응당의 이유가 될 수는 없지 않습니까?
앵두양, 그는 제정신이 아니지 않았는가?
아기가 되어 자신을 잃었다면 그 역시 내 손으로 끝을 내야.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
아니야.
I'm just joking.
사실 전부 변명밖에.
Don't even joke, lad.
애초에 우두가 초대장이니 애초에 S사에서 도망. 그래요. 그대의 목소리가.
접근 개체의 비틀림 확인. 추정. 모노리스 재활성화 1차 단계 돌입.
We can't just let her be. She's going to distort. Mersalt, knock Miss Engdu out. Mersalt struck Engdu hard before the LCA agents even had the chance to do anything.
접근 개체의 수신으로 비틀림화 해제. T2601 자산 확인. 치명적인 위치는 아니므로
명령대로 처리했습니다.
Thank you.
내가 지금 뭘 본 거야?
Was that caused by the monolith's influence too?
그렇다고 볼 수 있죠. 모노리스는 제대로 봉인했지만 남은 영향력이 파고들었던 거.
저기 거기서 수치가 확 튀어 올랐었는데.
The radio began buzzing all on its own again.
네가 LCD 모델을 입겠다.
Okay.
말씀하십시오.
LC구나. 저는 LCD에.
상황을 설명하겠습니다.
나도 말 끊을 거야. 나도 상황 다 알아먹었거든. 거기 2명 다 있죠? 그냥 우리.
작전상 회수돼.
딱딱하게 굴지 말고.
이미 모노리스 자체도.
저희 탐정님 아니 LCD 팀장님이 다 애초에 그 모노리스 저랑 탐정님이 그리고 둘 다 도서관의 생환자고
뭐야? 그러면 얘네 못 끌려가서
요즘 T사에서 사람들이 잡혀간다느니 하는 워낙 흉흉한 소문이 많은 건 아는데 그리고 어차피 뒤틀림이 진행되어봐야 죽을 뿐이고 이대로
그것도 그렇긴 하네.
아무튼 둘 다 데려오세요.
The call dropped. The agents swarmed around the pair, bound them, and disappeared out the door. All of it was done in one fluid practice motion. I don't know when it happened, but they'd already retrieved the monolith when that LC agent picked up LCD's call.
그럼 이제 상황 종료인가?
Guess so.
관리자는 빠른 철수를 요구합니다.
중지 다음엔 엄지인가.
그럴 일을 만들지 말라고 경고하는 거 아닌가요?
이미 작전을 수행한 시점에서
그렇겠네요. 괜찮은 건가요? 이렇게 엄지까지 건드려.
무관. 어차피 림버스 컴퍼니는 적을 친구로, 친구를 적으로 두는 집체. 먼저 표출하겠습니다.
With that cryptic message, the LCA agent quickly withdrew from the scene. He knows something, but won't tell us what it is. At least that was the impression I got from the way he spoke. I came to meet so many departments of the company in such quick succession. The LCA, the LCD, the LCCA. I already forgot the difference between them all. The old question arose once again. Something I'd forgotten as we kept ourselves busy with the missions we carried out so far. I really don't know much about this company I'm working for. And there's this mysterious Herman and the equally puzzling Damien. Maybe in the grand scheme of things, I really don't know anything, but maybe what I know amounts to nothing more than a pinch of knowledge available to the powers that be. Thought we were pretty deep in our journey, but I was starting to feel that in the far future, if I were to look back on the records of this journey, we wouldn't even be 10 pages into this book. I began walking back towards the bus with the sinners, my mind further mired in confusion.
그 짧은 시간에 별별 사람 다.
그래도 저는 이 회사가 어떻게 돌아가고 있었는지는.
Once we returned to the bus, the sinners each began chattering away at what just happened.
앵두 씨나 김 작가님은 앞으로 어떻게 되시는 걸까요?
우리가 알 수 있는 일은 아니다. 같은 회사의 부서라곤 하지.
그러다면 설마
그런 게 그렇게 쉽게 시작되진 않아. 그 사람도 그냥
Gregor furrowed his brows as though some unpleasant memories of the past began flooding in. He dug into his pockets for a cigarette. There was LCD, but LCA just seems really out of place, especially when compared to other departments. It's like they're from a completely different company. As we made our way back to the bus, I slowly began to organize my thoughts on everything that's just happened. I didn't know that it wasn't the most productive thing for me to do. Faust, you're not going to answer any of my questions, are you?
죄송합니다. LCB 부서 외의 내용을 언급하는 것은 지금으로.
관리자나 수감자나 조급함이 없으면 아무래도.
Virgilius sighed as he muttered. He must have seen me burying my clock head in my palms.
당신의 여정 속에는 어차피 따라가다 보면 마주할 것을 그리고.
Virgilius' gaze fixed, for a brief moment, slightly above my head. I wonder if he's looking at my flame.
아닙니다. 어쩌면 나도 점점 조급함이라는 것에
Virgilius scoffed, muttered something incomprehensible to himself, and then turned away from me. It was clear he had no intention of continuing this exchange.
출발하지. 가론.
기다렸어. 부릉부릉 시간. 목표는 T사의 유명한 언덕.
So, the bus took off once again, sometimes bustling, sometimes dead silent.
도박장죄로 의뢰를 냈다 싶더니
Alright.
이렇게나 밑장 빼는 놈들이 하나 되길 줄.
That's Canto 6. Let me claim my free shit.
놀아도 되겠는데요? 사무소 놀았네.
Alright, well. Okay, so that's gonna be all for today with the stream. But what I will say is that I am going to I'm gonna next stream or couple of streams, I don't know, we'll see how long we play it. It'll be Battle Cats, and then when we're done with Battle Cats, we'll come back here and we'll finish Canto 6. The other thing I was going to say is, if you don't mind, I would appreciate if you checked out my latest video. Like I said, it kind of flopped, so if you're interested in the topic of it, I would appreciate it if you could give it a watch. Alright, well, other than that, new video, I think probably Monday. So keep an eye out for that. Other than that, thank you guys for stopping by. I appreciate it. Always like streaming Limbus. You guys are great. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.